Aloha, my name is Krista Lakshmi-Dipton, and I am a holistic wellness and business coach as well, inner alchemist. And welcome to this special edition of another portal waiting for us to come and support us in our transformation right now. And this will be 11/11/2024. So 11 and 11 is a very powerful portal because now we are actually getting to the next level when it comes to standing in your power fully and powerfully, really kind of landing in your uniqueness in all these ways and possibilities. And also it is activating very deeply inside out your masculine and feminine energies, because 1 + 1 is 2. And we have two of those. We have the date of the month as 2, and then we have a date of that date of 11. So we have 2 2s. So we have 2 times standing in your power, in your uniqueness, and daring to do so, because many people, firstly, they may not even have an idea what that is, and secondly, do not really dare to stand in that fully, like 100%. And secondly, the masculine and feminine balance here is very, very crucial, as the coming months and also years are going to fine-tune these energies and the connection with those two very much so. Till now, many people have not fully connected and fully healed their inner masculine and feminine. It's many times very wounded. It's wounded because of the childhood, because of the way we grew up, because of the relationships, whatever the case has been. Many people never try to even fix it. Many people don't even know they need to fix it. But it's very, very important if we really want to, learn how to start to co-create with the universe differently than before. So now, how does that go? So till now, many people, when they were creating forcefully. They were creating from that old patriarchal energy. So now, when this happened, the masculine, feminine, when they were kind of working together or not working together, they were actually, it looked almost like two people who were dancing together, but stepping on each other's toes, most of the time not even holding each other, just kind of working against each other. And this makes the whole process of creation and manifestation so much harder. So this is why it's very important to look deeper into that, because in the coming years, if you haven't, it's going to be so much more challenging. So the feminine energy is all about your intuition, nurturing, self-care, self-love, emotions, trust. It is also connected to inner logistics. So if you look and go through these different elements, you will really start to, see it and understand it, and also maybe already also figure out ways how you can better, start to fine tune it. The masculine is everything to do with structure, systems, everything tangible. It is time, it is money. And in time, we mean more like time management. Time itself, because it's invisible, is more in the realm of the feminine. So now, many times when people are not aware of these two polarities, they are trying to create, forcefully, because they are doing it just with the masculine energy. And then when the feminine energy is not fully invited into the game, or not fully nurtured, or not fully rested, it cannot really contribute. And her contribution is very important, because this is all about the information, from the other side, or guidance from your higher self, or whatever the case is, or whatever you are believing in. But she plays a very crucial role. So if you don't really still understand, Krista, what are you talking about? So take the lady who wrote the book, Twin Peaks, and then later it was turned into movies. And now her net worth is $100 million. She first started to get a little, dream about these topics and themes. Then she started to write it down. It turned into books. The books were very popular and successful, and it was turned into movies and series. So if she hadn't written it down, taken action with the masculine, kind of getting it down from the invisible into the visible form, like a book or like a movie, nothing would have happened, and her bank account definitely wouldn't have been as big as it is today. So many times people take these creative impulses really kind of lightly. Oh, you can't really have this as a profession, or this is just for fun or a hobby. But what if we wouldn't, what if we would take it seriously? What if we would take, time and develop it further? What if we would let our talents to fully serve us, both on the positive, negative, also the masculine and feminine side? What would be different then? So maybe you should try it out and figure it out. So now when we talk about the 2 as a number, also, again, it's guided by planet Moon, and it is connected to white pearl and moonstone when we talk about stones. And then it's also talking and working through polarity. So it's the polarity of the masculine, feminine. What it's actually trying to get to is it's trying to get to union. It's trying to get to the union of the harmony, where they actually have figured out how to dance together, how to have fun together, how to really, enjoy. And many times the masculine and feminine, when they're together, it's more mostly for many people still about fighting. And with that, it's very, very hard to get far like that. So the moon energy is also here to help us to heal the divine feminine, help us to heal the wounds. It's also bringing inner peace and calm. It's also helping to fine-tune our intuition and also nurture, and it also brings compassion. And most of all of these things towards yourself, and then, of course, for others. And many, many times we may not understand, or may not even believe, how much our childhood actually, formed us, how many of these wounds our, inner feminine got are also from our childhood. And then if we never ever rake through them or never ever do anything with them, it's going to just stay, stay as it is, and it can never fully serve us. For the feminine to fully serve us, it needs to be healed. It needs to feel safe in the vulnerable way of being. So that's a very important thing. And it's like, when you have the 2, it's all about the balance energy as well. Then we have the number 4. Now, when we put together 2 and 2, in the new energy, it's all about the growth. It's all about business, it's creativity, and it's also connected to the planet Mercury. So it's also reminding us the cycles of life, the 4 seasons, the 4 directions, the 4 elements. Like, how can we include all of these things into our business? Like, let's say, take business-wise the 4 elements. So fire is, where is my passion in this business? Water is, what is my intuition saying? How is to make it the most flowing one? Earth is all the material, all the structural things. And then air is all the logistics and time and, knowledge and all of that. So when you look at through those things, like from those perspectives, you will understand more also, how this number 4 can fully support you. And it's also connected so much to communication, intellect, learning, and also adaptation. So, and the crystal which is helping number 4 is emerald. So emerald in itself, when you see like a raw emerald, the way we are used to maybe see emerald, like this green, beautiful gemstone, the raw emerald is always mixed with some like darker matter, and then the green is just like, they're just like slices of that there. So that's why it's also so special, because there is not too much of that green. So it's like pretty, rare in there. So so you can also support that 4 energy with the emerald energy. So now when we talk about 1111, so what it's all about is that standing in your uniqueness, in your power, like fully. What does that mean if you are not in your independence, in your power? What needs to change to make that happen now? And for maybe some of us, it's like longer list. For some of us, it's a shorter list. This is something we need to work on all the time. And that's where your self-declaration list comes really in handy. And then we have the 2, the balance of the masculine and feminine, teaching them how to dance together, go create together. And then we have the final 4, which is the creativity and business and growth. So beautiful set of 3 numbers, which we went through when I took it really like totally apart. So standing in your power, the balance of the masculine, feminine, and the growth and creation energies. So when you are standing in your power and you really include your divine feminine, masculine, the growth and also creativity is a natural result of it. You don't need to really force it or have much effort put into it. It just naturally happens. And this is what we actually want here. So now, once again, when we talk about this year, 2024, it's all about Uranus, which is 8. And Uranus is a revolutionary planet, which is trying to shake everything apart and wants to really do like a deep cleanse of everything and everyone, what needs to, be done. And because now we are entering like deeper cycles and bigger cycles and more scaling and so on, the new energy is really like, pushing us to make those changes. So if you currently live a life where you are not happy, where you feel like you're living in a box, where you feel like you're not supported, you don't get the love you want, you don't have the job you want, you don't drive the car you want, you can't travel, all of these different things, what make you happy, maybe also even like spend time with the people you're happy, then most probably it's time for change. So now what the number 8 is doing, as I've said here this year many times, if you are not making those changes, number 8 is one day gonna come and pull the rug underneath your feet. And then I tell you, it's so much harder to make that change and, take it to the next level because, you just are not prepared. So on the other side, when you are really understanding, okay, this needs to change, what can I do? How can I take it to the next level? Then you start to build it slowly, step by step, and then the change will come much faster, and much easier and softer. So, and this year in general is like really pushing with those last 2 months, because next month we'll have the total number of 5, which is all about transformation. So this month, the total number, if you just say, especially when we look at the number, the portal day number, like 12-12-24 will be 5, equaling 5 numerology wise, and 11-11, 2024 is 3. And 3 is a beautiful co-creation energy and cooperation energy. It's the number co-creating with the outside, inside, visible, invisible, building the bridge, creating that two-way street, like going both ways. And what's really important here is to also include your inner world and your inner family archetypes in this process. And when you do, this transformation will be much easier and the change. So now these last 2 portals this year will really help you to give you guidance and like nudge for that next level scaling, whatever way this is. And it is also calling us all to take more action, because many times we just kind of, we get like kind of compliant in this like status quo and very like, you know, in your comfort zone. But the fact is, the matter of the fact is, in the comfort zone, we can't really grow. So it's very important that we really fully like step out of it and take it to the next level by taking action and doing the changes and transformation, what we would need to take it all to the next level. So yeah, and then preparation 8 is the preparation for year 9, which is like a total, closing chapters, opening up other ones, and then whatever else needs to, be finished will be finished within this year or next year. So let's go back to the abundance wheel. So in your intimacy, how is it there? Are you happy there? What transformation does that mean? So in your relationship, what is it like you need? Like, what needs to change there? What needs to be finalized there? In your health, what needs to change? What needs to get to the next chapter? What choices do you need to make every day and every night to make that happen? And then we come to the life mission. So this is your career, your talents, your skills. What needs to change here? Like, imagine if money wouldn't be a problem, what would you do? What would you spend your time with? So this gives you an idea. Once some of us who are really like stuck in like, a different picture right now, you don't have your dream. You can only dream about like doing what you love. So but if you don't start to visualize what you want and how you see your dream life, it's possible for the universe to manifest for you or with you, but it's so much easier if you constantly and repeatedly envision that future, what it is like, how it looks like, what you do, how you be, So this is why when you're lost in that section, also just focusing on your talents is a very nice next step to take it to the next level. So, and then the last is the abundance and finances. So what's not working here? What would you like to change? What would be your ideal number per month? What would, this number give you? How would you live? Where would you live? And why would you live like that, right? And in the middle is the intimacy, which we started with, but it's always good to also revise maybe one more time. Intimacy for very many people, especially if they're not in a relationship, kind of will be shoved to the back corner and it's like, oh, that's not so important. So it's even more important when you're not in a relationship, because then you need to, even if it's just like a little bit of like self-massage, you need to offer it to yourself. And or just like go to a massage on regular basis, because we are made to be touched. And if we don't have a partner who can offer that, we have to figure out like ways how to do it so it's safe and we feel good. So yeah, and then number year, which is next year, number 9, is very, very powerful. It's going to be a full-on inner masculine year. So this year is all about the inner feminine. So the inner feminine now tries to flush everything what's not working, what you haven't changed this year. And for that matter, also, I'll also post the link to my beautiful gift, Inner Family Meditation, down below, so that you can also test it out and meet your inner child, inner woman, inner man. And then after you have done it, also, beautifully figure out what were the messages your inner woman was giving you, and what are those next things, you can do. And as you do it in connection with her and really take it seriously for those next 2 months, it's going to really make a huge difference for next year, because then you really have cleaned up the slate so much that the next year will be like maybe really the first best year ever in your whole life. And I'm so excited for you and everyone listening to this, because this is a powerful time to be alive. We are here to be reminded to use our talent, skills, and create a thriving, amazing, enjoyable life for ourselves and others, and every day help many others to do the same and become who they are here to become and have their dream lives on their terms. And many times we may not even understand that the key to this life on your terms is actually many times, actually it is money. So now also, if you don't really work properly these next 2 months with your divine feminine, your inner masculine cannot help you to have more money next year because the cleansing process hasn't been done. So I hope this was inspiring for you. Let me know which was the highlight, which was really resonating with you. And during the 11/11 day, I would really recommend all of you to have a beautiful meditation with your inner world. Maybe you have also some power animals you are inviting there. Have a meeting, ask what is their guidance for you, and also your inner family archetypes. And then once you get that guidance, the difference now is to put it to work. And once you do it, it will really make a difference, not only for you, but everyone who is around you. So I hope you enjoyed this video and a little input. Let me know what your highlight was. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, as always, please like and subscribe. And I have many beautiful numerology videos I've done this year. I'll continue the trend. If you guys also give me a little bit of thumbs up or comment underneath the videos. And also, it is a very, very exciting time right now, and the numbers are really talking. So it's all to open your eyes and ears to receive those messages. And if you need a little bit of help with your deep cleansing, I would actually recommend the quantum, cleansing process, which is a little bit over an hour. Yes, like kind of a 90-minute process. So where you can actually go a little bit deeper on like maybe number 1 or 2 topics in your life right now, and I will guide you through it. We'll record the session and then it will start the process of, deeper cleans. I also will now open up the Quantum Detox program for 2 months. One-on-one basis. I just tested it with a little pilot group, and it showed amazing results. Not only did people lose weight, but they also got to really release and dissolve very big, even like ancestral and lineage-wise, like, many patterns which have been holding them back and not allowing them to become or be or create their lives on their terms, and many other benefits. So it's like a mini version of getting to know me, but also a mini version mostly to get to know you, so that once you get to know you much more and better, you will know, like, where you're stuck and how to lead yourself through with massively many body, mind, spirit, like tools. And I will put the little Calendly discovery call link below. So if you are interested in that, then you can click on that and find the time which works for you. We can talk and figure out what would work the best for you during that call. And then, because there are many other ways to work with me too. So I will also post those links below for other opportunities to dive deeper spiritually, professionally, business-wise, or holistically. So excited, and till the next time, mahalo.